Hey guys, this is Mike the Wrestling God Smith, and you guys are watching All in Wrestling, the premier YouTube show that talks about Raw, 205, NXT, many more. Like I said, guys, this video today is actually for uh, my review for the first half of my review for the first half of the American Bash, and the first half of AEW, which I saw. And I'm gonna go on my NXT side. So the first match we had was the women's fatal four way elimination match for a shot at the a number one contender shot at the NXT women's title. You're probably saying this as, like I said, guys, I think it was a fantastic match. We had a lot of good spots. I'm glad that Tegan, I'm not going to spoil it yet, but I'm glad that Tegan and Dakota Kai and Io, and Mia they got their start, they got their stripes on it. It was really good. The ring, I love the ring aesthetic. I love the red, white, and blue. The cars were there. I love the Viper. I love that. You know what? Mia Yim is getting better and better every time she steps in NXT, and I'm glad that Tegan Knox is gonna be, Tegan Knox is going. She's grown since the last time. She's grown ever since her injury, ever since War Game. She has changed. And I love that the match. It was great. The match, everybody was into it. That like Tegan, as much as everybody gives her a lot of stuff, I think she's gonna end up being a great women's champion, just like Rhea, just like Io, just like everybody else in the world. And I feel like, you know what, even Io will be a great one because I love her style. I love her tenacity. I love that she did like really good German suplexes and great sentons. Like she didn't miss. She didn't get hurt that much. Um, she she didn't do that. Like she didn't do that bad. And you know what's funny? I love that Dakota Kai is actually becoming more ruthless, but I think her ruthlessness kind of caused like she her kick is great. Her kicks are great because like the way she can just like kick the crap out of you, and she does really good with the suicide dives, which we had a lot of suicide dives. It was great. I'm glad that Gonzalez didn't get involved, and I'm glad that, you know what, and Tegan pulled it off because Tegan, like, I thought she was going to tap to Dakota Kai. She didn't tap. And even when Dakota Kai tried to do the crucifix and tried to roll up, it was a lot of roll ups, a lot of kickouts. But I love that she pulled it off. She pulled it off and she became the number one contender for the women's title. And I think it's gonna be such a good match because here's my reason. It's gonna be such a good match because it's on another level, you know. And because we're getting, and this is the thing I liked about the American Bash, because we're getting so much good stories. We did get a promo. We did get a promo with Savio Escobar. Is it Santos or sorry? Savio Escobar, which is not a bad thing, but I don't get his faction. Um, his faction talks like the thing is I love that Drake Maverick and him are having a great match. I'm glad that Breezango is gonna get involved, which I love that they're giving that push because I love NXT really pushing them and they're not doing a lot of silly things. I love the thing with my but the thing I loved which was great because we had a fantastic match. Um, I love that. I love that ferocity that they have. I love that. I did like that Dexter Loomis Roddy Strong match. The strap match was cool because Dexter Loomis was crazy. That dude was gonna put him in the trunk. I think Roddy won. I think he beat him. That was pretty good. I did love the Robert Stone and Aaliyah thing, but Robert Stone is like a really great manager. I think that Aaliyah should. I think she's developing better, which doesn't bother me. She's developing a lot better. And my thing is like, here's my thing about that though. It's it's a lot of different emotions I'm gonna feel with this because she she does great, but I feel like she's doing not so great. You know what I mean? And I love that she's trying to do something. Because here's the thing, I love that like she's doing great. I love that Rhea Ripley knows how to have fun, but she enjoyed the match. It was good. I love that Timothy Thatcher and only worked and got into it. There was a fantastic match between those two. But Thatcher, I just don't know what his place is. That's my thing. I think it was kind of a solid match. I just think that the rivalry, like between him and Matt or not is not done per se, because I can't. And you know what? I love that match. And the match I think I liked the most out of NXT was the Sasha Banks and Io match, because Sasha tried to pull out everything that's on Io, even the bank statement, and she kicked and she broke out of it. And I love how Io came out and she was just dominant. She is like everything that Sasha came up with, she had a counter for. And Sasha tries to win like with Bailey, because Bailey was just being the mouthpiece and everything. She was just giddy about it. But I love that Oscar came out and Oscar was there, and Oscar took one of the tag title belts and pulls it and beats the crap out of Sasha Banks and says, "I'm ready for Extreme Rules." And the funny thing is, I love that like she did her moonsaults. Like Io's gonna be great on main roster because she is great. Her moonsault's sick. Her moonsault's really sick though, because she's been trained like, and she's changed like her outlook. Like I love Io. Everybody loves Io. That's the thing, and I love that her and Oscar were friendly. It wasn't like she wasn't gonna kick her or anything, because it's NXT. She's not gonna bother her just yet, and I'm glad that she did it. You know what I mean? I love that, and now I'm gonna go into my AEW side, Flighter Fest, which I do got some tragic news, which I'm not really mad about, because I'll explain it. Because the match, the title, the world championship belt that we're supposed to have, I think, on the second night, we're having it on the 15th at Fight of the Fallen, which is not bad, because I think that's great. I think that it's a good idea to kind of get everybody ready for Fight of it, which is literally less than like a week away. Because it's literally the week after next week, the following week, which I love, because we're actually getting something. So meaning they're probably gonna put it on TNT again, because I think that's a perfect idea. Because like I said, but anyway, Fighter Fest, Fighter Fest was good. Fighter Fest was good. And I love that the first match we actually had was for the women's title, the AEW women's title, and I love that Penelope Ford, she tried, she tried. It was a great match. The crowd was really into it. I love that Hikaru was actually becoming like she's gonna be a really dominant champion. I love that AEW's bringing. And this is the thing, NXT and AEW are bringing back something that both the WWE has been lacking. And I love the fact that we had a lot of good. We had a lot of good. Like the match was great. The match was really good. I love that they're doing something. I'm loving that they're actually trying a little bit more with Penelope Ford. I'm glad that she got her spot and she's really gaining. She's getting better. She's gaining. She's doing a lot better. And my thought is like my thought process is like what, nowadays we don't really get that, and that was fantastic. I did love the Cody Jake Hager thing, but I felt like Jake Hager wasn't going to be the new TNT champion. It just wasn't going to work, because Chris Jericho is more focused on the inner circle, and Santana and Ortiz are not gonna like those dudes tried to be Private Party, but Private Party is ready, man. I love how they're booking these dudes. I really do. I love how they're booking them. But like I said, guys, it was fantastic. I love that we're getting a lot more out of AEW. I love that. I do love that. A lot of people. I love Best Friends and tag title match with Kenny and Hangman. I loved it. It was fantastic, and I'm glad they won. You know, I'm glad they won. I'm glad the Young Bucks came out. I'm glad that FTR came out and gave him a beer. I thought they were gonna do some despicable thing like crack the bottle on top of like to get the tag titles, but I'm glad their tag team chemistry is great. I love it. I'm gonna be honest, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest because I love the fact that we really got a lot of good things. It was really good. I got it. Pretty much we did good. Other than that, like I said, guys, I'm telling you, Flight or Flight. This is night one, night two. Night two, I'm happy about. because I really do want to see if Cole Komet is gonna join Dark Order. I love SCU. I love that they're getting something in. I love that I do love that Jericho and Orange Cassidy are gonna they're getting into a nice rivalry. Orange Cassidy's kind of showing us that fire that we really haven't seen from him, because he's really lax in AEW. I've noticed it, but I'm more excited at the fact that we got a fantastic video package with Adam Cole and Keith Lee for NXT. I love that. That's night two. I love that. That's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be the main event. That's gonna be freaking amazing. I love it. I love that Breezango's getting stuff from them. I love they're trying stuff. I love that. Like, last night was good, and in my opinion, guys, AEW was fantastic. AEW and NXT Great American Bash was fantastic. It was fantastic in my opinion, because you know what? I love that every rivalry on AEW is not done. The story isn't done, and I love that they're carrying it to the next pay-per-view, which works perfectly. See, we still gotta worry about Extreme Rules, which is literally in next week. We still gotta worry about it, because the thing is with Extreme Rules is that everybody's gonna be wanting to. This is the thing. Flight of the Throne is probably gonna beat Extreme Rules out because of the titles and everything. Because we're getting the world title belt. See, let's go beat it. I think the Great American Bash and Fighter Fest is gonna get the equal amount of viewers, because the thing is, NXT is doing something that I never thought it would do, and it's kind of it's giving everybody a chance to shine. And that's my thing, guys. Like, my verdict is that, listen, and I'm gonna tell you guys to watch this, because I said Flight Fest was amazing. I think the first night was good. I'm mad that the title belt's not there. I'm kind of sick of Taz and his promos, because Taz promos it doesn't interest me. I know what a suplex is. I know what he can do. And that's the thing. You don't got to analyze your opponent, dude. We get it. You know that. You give Brian Cage an idea that he's the machine. And that's the sad part. Like, this dude is great, but he gives me more problems. He gives me more problems because it's like he keeps talking about him, and Mox is gonna beat the crap out of, like, Brian Cage. Brian Cage think he's gonna just walk in and become champion. That's the problem, and I hate that Taz is beefing that dude up, and I feel like he doesn't. Like I said before, he doesn't fit. And I'm loving that. I love that, like, with next week, like, I mean, at least with next week, both nights, they're actually gonna work. But like I said, if anybody, like I said before, like I said, guys, if you watch any other videos about the review, don't let them fool you, because it was great. There was just like the Robert Stone match and the Jake Hager Cody match wasn't, like, I think it should have been way better. I think it should have been a rivalry to that. I think it was just an impromptu match. It just happened because Cody needs to defend the belt. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.